A fourth suspect has been arrested in connection with the disappearance of 6-year-old Joshlin Smith. Lerentia Lombard appeared briefly in the Vredenburg Magistrate's Court this morning. The 32-year-old has been remanded in custody until her bail application later this month. Now, police say she was taken in for questioning last week before being arrested. 3 others, including Joshlin's mother, abandoned their bail bid last week.
The state is opposing your release at this stage and wants to obtain bail information before a decision can be taken. And your matter is postponed to the 23rd, Mr. Prosecutor. 25th of March. To the 25th of March. For bail information, you will be in custody until then.
Now, residents in Saldanha Bay are hoping for a breakthrough in the case. Joshlin, meanwhile, is still missing.
I want justice for Joshlin. Because they told us they sold the child. But nobody can tell us to whom they sold the child. Now where is our child? We want our green eyes. We want her back. Now Rens come and said, do a confession. But she didn't tell the court where is our child. I was shocked a bit. But from the first time, she was with Joshlin the day Joshlin disappeared. Now why now? Why didn't she confess the first time? Did she know where Joshlin is? And what did the mother do with Joshlin? My heart is so very sore. God, I've got a child. I've got a grandchild. The same age like Joshlin. Was it my child? Oh no.
Well, our reporter Yazeed Kamaldien has been watching that trial for us, and he joins us now live. Yazeed, it's great to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed for coming on. And to tell us, a bit more about what happened in court today. Who is this fourth suspect, and what else do we know about her?
Hello, Michelle. It's wonderful to be with you. So this morning, Lerentia Lombard appeared in court, and she was arrested on the 15th of March. That was Friday, just this past week, Friday, she was arrested. And what we know is that she lived very close to the family. She was friends with Joshlin's mother. What we know from speaking to people is that their houses were about 5 to 10 meters apart. Their children played together. And people in Saldanha Bay are saying that she should have been taken in and arrested earlier, because now she's coming forward with a confession. And people are saying the child, Joshlin Smith, may still have been found alive if Lerentia was taken earlier for questioning. So the families were very close together. The children played together. She knew Joshlin, of course, and she did also know the mother of Joshlin, who is co-accused and in police custody along with her boyfriend.
And in terms of, the statements that she would have made to police, Yazeed, do we have any sight of what would be contained in that statement?
We do not, unfortunately. And of course, it is a court case. It's a matter before the court. So the trial, when it comes up, all of that would likely be revealed through cross-examination with the accused. The charge sheet accuses her of kidnapping and human trafficking. Those are the charges laid before these adults who all knew the child and who all knew each other in what seems to be a very bizarre case of a child having gone missing under the noses of the adults who were supposed to be caring for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not even, the fact that she disappeared into thin air. There are very sinister actors at play in the case of Joshlin Smith's disappearance. And one can sense, Yazeed, the community there, and just how baffled they are as well by what's happened.
I mean, last week when we were at the court, when the mother was appearing, of course, we had hundreds more people in front of the court. There's a lot of anger and there's a lot of frustration at this system as well. I'm not going to go into all the comments that people have made, but I will say that people have blamed the police for not acting fast enough. There's been a lot of politicization of this case as well. In fact, we've seen today, again, political parties outside the court case. Last week, there were even more political parties. Before that, it became a tussle between the Democratic Alliance and the African National Congress. Now, people are tired of the politicking of it, and they're also tired of the system. And one really gets a sense that the community is still holding on to hope. They're still hoping that Joshlin will be found alive. We even had a statement from the MEC for Safety, Regan Allen, saying today that, he is still hoping that the police will find the child. So while all of this is happening, the search for Joshlin still continues. She's still hopefully going to be found. It's the sentiment on the ground.
Well, that was actually my next question to you, Yazeed. Is there still hope? It's like how long is a piece of string, I suppose?
Yeah, Joshlin's been missing since the 19th of February. It's almost a month. Tomorrow it would be 1 month since the 6-year-old child has gone missing, and nobody seems to know where she is. We do know now that a confession has been made. We don't know where this will lead to.
Yeah, absolutely. One absolutely heartbreaking story. Yazeed Kamaldien, as always, a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for coming on, giving us a sense of the latest emerging from court. There's a 4th accused now, and this is the 5th person, if you remember, that's been arrested in connection with the disappearance of Joshlin Smith. The previous person, who would have been previously the 4th person, released from custody as a result of lack of evidence.